Welcome, friends. What are our best and worst or most challenging days for the month of May 2024? My name is Lydia, and this is the Feng Shui and Bazi Chinese Astrology channel. Thank you so much for landing here today. And I think that we all want to know the best days to make life happen, and the days when we want to sidestep the stuff on the sidewalk so we don't fall in, right? So on this channel, I often read the charts of famous people because I think it helps us to better understand our own charts and our own lives. I have been a traditional Feng Shui consultant and a master Bazi astrologer for over 20 years. So if this speaks to you, please subscribe, like, follow, and all the happy things. And I now have a PayPal donation page so that you can click the link and leave a donation. I greatly appreciate you helping to support me on the channel. So here we go. I am going to break this down not by day necessarily, but more by the specific zodiac animals and how they're interacting in the month of May with the barnyard, as I call it. So we have the year of the dragon, and we just wrapped up a month of the dragon. So now we have this opportunity with the snake that's going to slither in on the 5th of May. So this feels like a far more social time, and it also feels like a time of beautification. You know, at least here in North America, it's like spring and beautiful, and it's such an invitation, the astrology this month, to get outside, to hang with your besties, to enjoy self-love, love with others, love for yourself, amp up the self-care practices, and all those happy things. So we're going to start on the first day of the month. May 5th is the first day of our snake day. And then you can also mark the 17th of May and the 29th of May as other snake days, which means those are great days for doing things like getting your hair done or getting your pedicure so you're ready for the beach. Summer's coming. Or maybe it's a great time to beautify the yard and get into the garden. So again, best days for all the things about beautification and socializing and sweetness of life. May 5th, 17th, 29th. Then the horse. When we bring the horse into the mix of the snake month in a dragon year, wow. A kid born on these days will be, wow, mystical and magical and full of energy. So this is what I call get shit done days. I mean, these are the days when you wake up and at the end you're like, wow, how did I get all that done? It can also feel very restless and out of balance. You can feel like the energy is moving too fast. And so if you're feeling that on these days, you may want to look for ways to ground down, do some earthing, walk barefoot on the ground, toes in the grass. So horse days, super energized, get the stuff done, the 6th, the 18th, and the 30th. I'm going to put these dates down in the description so you've got them also. The monkey is another one. You know, the monkey and the dragon get along great. We bring that in with this month. And this feels innovative, artistic, creative. And again, another opportunity to feel that energy of being with people, socializing. So the monkey days are the 8th and the 20th for socially energized, creative, innovative days of May. The rooster, another good friend of the dragon, comes in to flaunt your stuff. Take the stage. Oh, yeah. So if you have a launch, if you want to release a new product, or if you have been waiting to have a very important conversation with someone, pick a Rooster Day. That's the 9th of May and the 21st. The pig, we love the pig. Everyone loves the pig. Pigs are easygoing people. This is our happy dance. This is our play. Take the day off. I saw a meme once that said something like, I want to call in well today. It's a really pretty day outside, and I'm thinking this would be a great day for me to just, enjoy a beautiful day outside. So I'm calling out well. And I just thought that was so funny because I think we should have wellness days just like we have sick days. I think they call them personal days, but I like the idea of just making it like the opposite, sick, well, anyway. So, piggy happy dance. Let's go play. Let's take the day off. Let's play hooky. May 11th and 23rd. That really does feel like, let your freak flag fly. Just be silly. Take the day. Go to an amusement park. The rat comes in. We're obviously doing our best days first. The rat, another good friend of the dragon, comes in. This is also energetic. This is bringing in success. This is magnetic. So this feels like a good day. The 12th and the 24th, great days for networking, reaching out, being seen, because the energy is magnetic. So if you have something that you want to try and bring together, I would use that energy for sure. But it's a great day for success. So I would say this is a really good day for things work related for sure. All right. The more conflicted days, when we look at the dragon, right? With the other earth signs can bring in conflict, challenges, right? Nobody likes that. And yet it's part of life. It's our dance. We can't have every day be like a Groundhog Day of absolute fabulousness. I think we would all get bored with it after a while. It's almost like the vacation that goes one day too long, right? So these are the days, these are Earth days. This is the sheep on the 7th and the 19th. And it's not necessarily that it's going to be that tough, but it's just be mindful. The ox is the 13th and the 25th. The biggest conflicted days of May, take note, my friends, May 10th and May 22nd. Okay. We're going to wind back. So when we look at the most difficult days of this time, the dog, particularly the 10th and the 22nd, I would say that those 2 days of this month are your invitation to retreat, to take life slow, to be far more mindful. And if you have the opportunity to say no and simplify your day down to as the bare minimum, that's what I would do. Remembering that as we move through astrology, we are in a dance with the Tao. And the Tao is that flow of energy. So when we look at how mountains are sculpted, it's over thousands of years of wind. And when we look at how rivers carve their way through land, it is moving, until you hit an obstacle. Pause, rest, gather strength, and learn the way to navigate around the obstacle. It isn't to go at it head on. Most of life, we would do ourselves a favor by not going head on into a conflict or an obstacle. And then once we've made our way around, we take the medicine from that obstacle, that wisdom, and we say thank you, even though it might have been really hard. And it might have lasted months or years even. But when you finally get that flow back, it comes with all the energy that you've stored up. Resting, planning, dreaming. When I can figure out my way around this, things are going to flow again, right? And then as you're in the flow, thank you, thank you, thank you, gratitude, gratitude, thank you. Until the next obstacle, which is inevitable because that's just life. And we learn to flow with it. And we bring this in our homes with our feng shui, the same exact way. So I'm going to leave you with all that loveliness and remind you that I am happy to do a Zoom feng shui consultation with you. And I have a little window of time open in May, and I'd love to meet with you in your beautiful home and get it all aligned with that yummy energy. And I'm also happy to do a Bazi astrology chart with you. I do written charts, which are my favorite. I get lost in your astrology. And they're pretty intense. I mean, there's a lot of information I give you in those. You can also do an hour sit down read with me. Those are fun too. And so until next time, I hope that you are celebrating this glorious astrology for May. And even if you look at Western astrologies, everything I've seen looks far more positive for the month of May. Very sweet, very social, very playful. There really is this invitation I feel in myself to get my paints out and work on some art. Yeah. So anyway, I welcome your comments and questions. And until next time, friends, be well.